Indonesian presidential candidate Anies Baswedan says that he is hopeful and optimistic to win the election if it goes to a runoff in June. The former Jakarta governor is campaigning on the platform of change, and he says that Indonesians should not be afraid of reforms that benefit everyone. He spoke to CNA's Saifulbahri Ismail.
Campaigning for change is always faced with tremendous challenge because establishments may not like the word change, even though we always send a clear message that the kind of change we would like to promote in Indonesia is to create a feeling of equality. So the message is, don't be afraid about change for those who are big, because this is about making sure we have equal opportunity to all. And there are so many rules, regulations that is unfair, but has been there for many years, that we are no longer seeing this as a problem. We accepted this as a fact. My job is to refresh that perspective so that we can create change that will benefit the general public of Indonesia.
Anies, you are campaigning on the premise of change and have promised many things during your campaign trail. But what is the one most important change that is your top priority if you become president?
Ensuring that every policies is synced to the principle of equality. Number two, corruption eradication is extremely important, and this is a country in which has suffered from corruption, and I think we need to be bold, we need to empower KPK, and we need to make integrity as theme of our country. Number three is allowing people of integrity, people of competencies to be in the leadership of agencies of government. And then on the area of democracy, we would like to allow freedom of expressions, and that people no longer fears in terms of expressing their view toward government policies. And I think if we allow that, we will see a different feeling about our democracy.
One of the programs that stood out perhaps for you during this campaign is the Anies or Challenge Anies. To what extent has this program improved your electability?
We initiated a project called Challenge Anies, so that people can come and ask any questions, and I will respond to those questions. And the idea is also to give rooms for publics to express their aspirations, to questions whatever policy I have in mind. Now, about the electoral impact, we will see. However, we are positive that new generations of Indonesia demand this kind of approach in a campaign. It gives them better flavor of what election is all about. It will also help to improve the quality of our election process, our campaign process in Indonesia.
Latest surveys are still showing that you're trailing behind the frontrunners, right? How are you trying to improve your electability given the short amount of time left in this campaigning period?
We will continue sharing our ideas. We will continue sharing our approach of open-mindedness, openness to discussions, openness to change. I believe the actual census in February 14th, I'm quite optimistic the result may not be the same as what survey has been saying.
I understand that your campaign team has started talks with Ganjar Pranowo's campaign team to work together in the event of a runoff election. What kind of collaborations can we expect?
At this point, we're not talking about collaboration yet. I mean, we're still focusing on the election on February 14th. And we'll see what the people say. We have to respect the will of the people. And then from there, then we start exploring what are the options. My experience in Jakarta, when I was nominated as governor, No survey putting us number one, even number two. We're always the third. But when election took place, we were ranked second. And then the public give us the trust in the second round. All results of surveys turn out to be inaccurate. And therefore, let's give benefit of the doubt to the general public and wait for their result.
The Prabowo-Gibran pair and their campaign team has been adamant that they want to win this election in just one round. Do you think that perhaps you stand a better chance of winning it in a runoff?
We're hopeful and we're optimistic.